Hey there. For my next video here, I'm probably not going to go through the whole thing because adding a single-sided print product is easier than it is. Well, I shouldn't say it's easier. You have a lot more options like mounting or if it's a galley wrap canvas. Again, using a current um, product as an example is really going to help you wrap your head around it because there is multiple steps. Anyway, so let's just go back up. The main thing here is print sizes, um, and like if we look at a 16 by 20 or even an 8 by 10, oh boy, yeah, um, an 8 by 10, and here's bordered examples. So yeah, 8 by 10 is going to have a lot of different attributes, I should say, because here's the bordered print, so it'd be very similar to the regular 8 by 10. Anyway, so we can just hit the pencil and look at how they laid it out. Again, the code, this 810 is what the for Pick Pro, um, and again, here is the margins, blah blah blah. And I think if you flip, where these margins, where the 10-inch goes and where the 8-inch goes, it will show on the preview, the crop preview, it'll show like horizontal or vertical. I hope that makes sense. But anyways, I'm just going to hit cancel here. And again, we use the little, if we use this little copy tool, it is going to copy the base down and then we can modify it. But I'm not going to do that right now. I just kind of want to show you um, after the steps are after you created the size, you have to assign the attributes. That's always the case for anything that you do in building a product in UnitPrints Legacy. So be prepared to be overwhelmed because there's going to be a lot of attributes for an 8 by 10. So all the different, these are all the different, what do you want to say, mountings, mounting features, all the different texture options, the coding options. Is it available in a spiral bound book? Yes. I mean, it's just this, does it have an easel back? So let's just take a little look here at what's available for an 8 by 10, and then we're going to actually look in UnitPrints um, what this looks like in UnitPrints. So building a product that has a lot of options is a real big pain in the butt, and we're going to talk to our developer, and maybe that we can build a shortcut that adds all this stuff to the, adds every single option um, when you select a product, um, that it adds every single options, and then you can disable what you don't want. So I think that's probably what's going to happen in the future. But anyways, for right now, this is what you have to do. So let's go look at that. So we're just going to go back to albums. We'll go grab Katie, my beautiful daughter, and then we're going to hit order prints. And then we're going to, so here is the example product. So we don't have to add everything to an example product, right? So here it is just, I made the example um, for our most popular things. Yeah. Anyways, so don't, you can add, if we have a real hot seller, it'd be good to put it here, in this spot. But if it's just a ancillary item that, um, yeah, is not, doesn't need to be showcased, then just, you don't need to. Anyways, I'm kind of skipping around. So let's go to an 8 by 10 here, and I can show you. So all this stuff here defines all this stuff here. I think the only thing that's not available in the mounting finishing is an 8 by 10 magnet and a acrylic photo circle. That's it. And you see we have the different paper options, and then there's options for the options. So We can have it black and white, so that is somewhere buried within. I think it's this. If the effect, I think it's. Oh, I think let's just see here. Nah, I don't even know where that's at. So, it's in the options. I'm getting, I'm getting. I don't know. Anyways, it's buried. I don't know where it is, but yeah. Oh, here it is. I think. I don't know. Anyways, you're gonna have to mess around with that. So as you can see, a lot of options, a lot of available, but all this, all this defines all this here, and you at least have to have one thing selected, as we went over in the previous videos. You have to have one thing selected for one attribute. It can be none, but there has to be an attribute. Each one of these options has to be defined over here. Let's see if we can get to one that doesn't have a lot of stuff going on here. A 3x3 probably doesn't have a lot of stuff. Fewer. So this is what's available, different paper types, different mounting and finishing, texturizing, coatings, um, boutique packaging, etc. But reference how this works. Reference my previous videos on adding a double-sided print. It behaves the same way. Um, anyways, that's what I have right now. Hopefully you can understand. And I don't think that there's any. I don't think that there's anything like really too tricky about um, adding just like a standard size product. Uh, just adding the different options, and that's that. I am gonna, my next little video, this is just an overview. We'll build a weird print size so you can just see how it works, and it's gonna be very similar to building a double-sided product. So hold on one second, I'm gonna stop this video and start another one.